Hello guys, welcome to another one of my streams. So we're gonna start early today. That's very rare for us because we normally start like very late night, around 12 p.m. or something like that. Hey, it's still late night. Oh, thanks man, your words are really nice for me. So I'm gonna try to teach you what's going on with Retribution Paladins at this moment. So it's been a very wild week for Retribution Paladins because we got a very substantial buff. And don't let anyone tell you it's not a big buff. It's a really big buff. Like literally they buffed our tier set by like 150% in single target. Like 6% is not a small number. It's actually pretty big because Retribution Paladins are regularly good in Mythic Plus. We have very good AoE. We've always had like unconditional uncapped AoE, but now we even have more of that. And because of this, like the new build has become Herald of the Sun. So this is the build that I'm going to be using this stream. It's the 1 minute Herald of the Sun build.
An excellent choice.
Thanks for the sub, man. I really appreciate it. And well, this is the build that we're going to be using. As you can see, Herald of the Sun is going to be our talent of choice. This is because, well, Herald of the Sun mostly just empowers our Holy Power spenders, which is a lot of what we're going to be doing this season because of the tier set. The tier set is now incredibly good, especially in both single target and AoE. AoE is particularly good in more than 8 target pulls because Divine Arbiter, it is uncapped spell, meaning that it's like the Warlock's, Rain of Fire or something like that. It is uncapped AoE damage, so you're always going to hit everything by the same amount of damage. It is very rare to see those types of abilities in, let's say, melee classes. Normally you only see it on AoE, but we have it as a Retribution Paladin. It's something that comes from before, way back in Dragonflight when we had Divine Arbiter as a talent. It was uncapped, it was very small damage though back then, but now it's buffed by a lot. So yeah, this is the build that we're going to be using. If you want to copy it, it's going to be down in the description of the video. So as far as my gear, well, this is where I am. I'm 314 eye level, and I kind of succumbed to the temptation, by the way, guys. I took a weapon on my first vault. Yeah, I know, I told you guys to take the Void Core. But the thing is, I had 3 weapons on my vault. And one of them was this thing, which is an incredibly well statted weapon. So I just took it so my guild can actually progress to, killing the boss that I need for the weapon. So I'm gonna get it eventually. I'm just gonna be a bit behind if I'm unlucky, Maybe I get lucky and I just get a weapon on the first try and then I just have to go for the trinket. Anyways, I got a weapon. I got a mythic weapon and it's gonna make my damage pretty big today. Other than that, I have been pretty unlucky. Most of my gear is champion. Like I have champion chest, champion legs. I really can't upgrade anything. My trinkets are also champion. I have 160 hero crest. It is true, Celestial. Yeah, like not getting a weapon is really rough. But the thing, if you get a weapon on your first vault, the only thing you're wasting is 60 crests. That's pretty much it. Because, and you're not even wasting them, you're just using them for the future. Because you're gonna, upgrade your future weapon, your future best weapon with the same crests. Well, actually no, just for free. The thing that I didn't want people to do is use their sparks to craft the weapon, because if you do that, you can't craft your best in slot embellishments, if you need the ring and the wrist or any other piece, Normally I recommend using wrist or back. So yeah, I think it was pretty lucky for me to get a weapon on the first week. It rarely happens, and I got 3 weapons the first week, by the way. I had one from Haste Burst one, the one I have here, and I got even Gediku, on my option. So 3 weapons appeared. I just took one of them. So I'm gonna use this to just try to push as much as I can, because it's a lot of damage that we're getting. If you, for example, for me, I went from heroic to mythic weapon, and that was like 4% extra damage plus the around 6% we got this week. That is 10% extra damage I have from last week. It is true, man. Yeah, just 60 crests that basically you're still using next weapon. The thing about crafted stuff is that you're wasting your sparks. That's the most important thing. Because you can't get the embellishment pieces because you craft the weapon. So that's the main thing. I don't want anyone to craft a weapon because of that reason. Okay, let's see what we got here. So my key is currently Den of Narak 15, so we're gonna try to do that. Should be pretty a chill key. Den of Narak is not one of the greatest key for us because there's not like huge packs of AoE, but it's a decent key. We want to take as much, you know, buffs as we can. If we can get a warrior there, we can get a Shami, would be really, really big for us. Even though the Shami doesn't give us the extra attack buff anymore, it still gives us some mastery, and that's pretty good. Also, by the way, for Herald of the Sun, you want to take a bit more haste than you normally would as for Templar. So for example, I have 15% haste for Herald of the Sun, and that's a bit more because sometimes my Trinket procs haste as well. And we have haste from other sources, you know, but still, try to get anything between 15 and 70% haste and you should be fine with Herald. For Templar, if you're still using that, you should go from something like 10 to 14-ish% haste, just to make your rotation a bit smoother. So let's see what we got here. There's a warrior. We could take. Oh, let's take warrior mage. Mage, warrior, and let's wait for a Shami healer. I want a Shami healer. Oh, I don't do any like log reviews, man. Would love to do them sometime now. But for the time being, I don't do it. The best advice I can give you is try to track your procs of the divine purpose, so you can use your, you know, the divine arbiter procs on the different holy fire spenders. For example, I have it here on my UI. You can see up here I have like Templar's Final Verdict and Divine Storm. So I just see when one of those lines up and I use the other one accordingly. Sometimes it gets messy though. If you get 2 procs of Divine Purpose on a row, you kind of lose one of the procs, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, you do have to track those things. And by the way, I'm using just the Blizzard UI. You don't really need any other UI to track your stuff. You just have to make your... kind of get creative with your own UI. I think there's something like called Meek Auras or something like that that can help you with tracking stuff, but I still recommend just using the Blizzard stuff. You can play the game with that. Hey Billy, what's up, man? Just chilling here, you know. Gonna do some keys. I haven't done a lot of stuff like early in the day because for me it's pretty early, 3:36 p.m. at the moment. Normally I do like late night stuff. Okay, let's pick a healer. Who's the best Shami? I want a Shami here because of the buff. Okay, it's this guy Loki. Okay, let's go. Den of Narak. So it should be a pretty chill key. Let me check out. Do I have all my consumables? Yeah, I have everything. Let's go. This portal. By the way, if you want to copy, the build is in the description of the video. A lot of the red paladins that are like top are using this build. Damn, Billy, it's very late. Go to sleep, man. No, just a joke. I'm glad you're here, man. I appreciate you watching me, man. I do also have like problems sleeping normally. That's why I stream like so late, like on a regular schedule. Is it mythic? Let me check. Oh yeah, one more thing I want to say to you guys: do your delt. Dells are one of the best sources of trinkets you're gonna get in PvP. The PvP badge is just one of the best trinkets you're gonna be getting. It's like the 308 badge is better. Well, it's not better. It's the same as the best trinket that you can get from dungeons. Like the badge is similar in level as a 321 vial of Volatim Venom. That thing is hard to say, but yeah, this trinket is a 2-minute one. It gives you a ton of stats, but it is very similar in value as the badge, and the badge is a lot easier to get, by the way. You only need 700 conquest. You can get that by basically doing the quests, that the weekly quest, you know, just getting honor on battlegrounds or something like that. And if you're alliance, you get an easier shot because you can just go get the crates. They give you like 60 conquest each. So yeah, this trinket, I'm gonna probably use it till I get like a mythic level trinket from the raid. It's just that good. My second trinket is probably going to be this thing on heroic high level, which I can get next week because I have like level 9 on my Delver's Journey, which is this thing. Do your Delves, man. You can get hero pieces of gear from Delver's Journey if you get to 9. So, and you can buy stuff from a vendor at hero eye level once you get to the 3rd week of the season, which is next one. So next week we'll get a best in slot trinket for me from Delves. It's either gonna be this thing or the other badge, Glorious Crusader's badge or something like that, which is also really good. Like, people really overlook Delves when they think about gear. Oh, the Ashbringer, yeah. That's the Legion one I have. Man, I played Legion so much. That expansion was like one of the most played for me. I was like all the time in the game. To be honest, you had to do it because of artifact power. I remember there was like a leaderboards somewhere. I don't remember the name of the page. But the thing is, I was like on the top like 5 people that had the most artifact power back then. It was crazy, man. I played too much. Let's do a raid check. I'm gonna turn the music down, by the way, just to focus on the key. Okay, these guys seem to know what they're doing, so let's hope it goes well. Let's get up. I think I'm gonna use a good flask. Yeah, let's use a good flask. And okay, I just have one good food. What the hell happened to my food? And let's use this thing. Oh, come on, Celeste. Delves are fun. I like to do delves. Actually, I think delves are incredibly good for alts. They help you like gear super fast. I think there should be a way to get mythic track trinkets from delves. In BFA, for example, there used to be like a small item that you could use on any piece of gear to make it mythic. I think they should bring that back. You know, get that from your mythic vault or something to just make any trinket or piece of gear a mythic piece. But then they have to, like, you know, tune trinkets accordingly. But they can do that, you know. Okay, let's do this key.
Start a ritual, but be ready. This is the lower of war. Whatever he dreams of, we must do not worry.
Yeah, man, I hope they bring back the weapon for you, man. Click its thing. Okay, I got it. Okay, let's move. The place you wanna hit here is the white bear, but that thing is like, actually no, hit the spirit of hunger. What the hell killed me?
Strongest.
Did I get?
Survive.
I got melee. I hate when that happens. If you get a good opener with Herald, you die. Nah, to be honest, I should have waited more. I was saying, like, hit the white bears here. Hit the white bear always because they have a like a healing effect, which is very annoying. After that, just keep like swapping between your single target and AoE spender once you have the buff. Very chill rotation. I think it's really fun that they made our rotation like this. Like last week, I hated a tier set because we basically ignored like 50% part of our tier set was just useless. Very nice, very nice. Let's get the boots. They got it, nice.
In the winter, there were those like the Horde manga.
You have to use your tier set as soon as it pops up because they buffed it so much that the value is as soon as you get the proc you have to use it. So it can get a bit weird sometimes if you get like double divine purpose procs in a row. If that happens, you should still like try to use the opposite spender from what you used before. Just to use the proc of the divine arbiter. It is very odd though.
Well done.
A lot of people are complaining because yeah, it's a bit like unintuitive. But at the moment, because of the buff that they recently give us, you just have to use it. If you see the proc like glowing, you have to use it. That's the thing. Just follow the glowing thing. Ah, no problem, man. I like to answer all questions. Ooh, that's good. We got one bear. Oh, a lot of bears. Close, close. Nice. For example, here I have like a proc, but I'm gonna ignore it. Like this. The proc here. The hands. It's easier to use procs when you're not on your cooldowns. That's one thing I've learned. When you're on your cooldowns, you have a lot of haste, so you can make a lot of mistakes. This is one of my least favorite dungeons. Yeah, I don't like this place a lot. Yeah, then another rack is kind of a weird dungeon. If there's like things that are gonna spawn back then, I'm gonna go get them with bubble. I'll do it, I'll do it. Don't worry, don't worry. I got it. Nice. That's why we have bubble. We help people. I mean, you could always send the mage, you know. You gotta cool us back. Sometimes you get like a bunch of proc like that. Feels really good. Sometimes you don't get procs. But that's the nature of Red Paladins, you know. We've always been like a proc heavy playstyle. Fast.
An excellent choice.
Thanks for the sub, man. We appreciate it. Trodon. Oh, the second boss is the slippery boss. Yeah, I know that. I hate that thing. It's so annoying. You know, I hated the spider in Dragonflight, the ice spider from the raid, and they made the same mechanic here. So I just hate that boss. It's so hard to move. I'm gonna watch this tender, just in case it does something. Nice. Always try to focus on caster. If I can give you an advice that's gonna help you on any puck and any level, it's gonna be always try to focus on caster. If casters die, normally the packs become a lot easier. Because then it's just the tank's fault, you know. If they die because of that. Not aggro, you know, there's just auto attack damage. But casters are gonna make your life harder. Actually, I'm gonna sack to this guy. He's like suffering. You like that sack. I'm gonna just use 30-second cooldowns here. I don't want to use my other stuff. Because there's another big pull after this. There's only two bears left. That's another thing you have to know with Herald of the Sun, especially the 1 minute build. You don't want to use your laying hands on that guy. Man, that tank's suffering, man. He's dying. He's alive. He's alive. Kept him alive. Yeah. You gotta use your 1 minute cooldowns very effectively, because Herald is very, very dependent on those 1 minute CDs. It's not like a Templar when you have like 30-second CDs, you still have the window of extra haste and all those things. With Herald, you have the 1 minute cooldown, and the 30-second is like kind of garbage. Be a proc. Okay, there's a proc. Nice. Thanks for the sub, man. Really appreciate it. Like you can see, like a 30-second window is very weak for Herald. Doesn't have that of the Templar one. Basically, we lose a lot of our burst, and also a lot of our burst is wasted on small mobs that are like kind of dying at the 1 minute mark.
All you can do is take shelter from the rising flames.
That's why in some dungeons, some of them are like recommend you to go with Templar. For example, Templar Citronis, I think is a dungeon that's really good for Templar. I'll have a kit for that. Oh, it's in the storm. Never. God, nice. One other thing that you have to always look about Herald is trying to find a target that has the most health to use your the lines, you know. What they're called? These lines that go to the target. They have a name. Downlights. It's very annoying if the target of your downlights dies early. I think we can make it. I'm gonna target one of the bears just for the kick. And wait a few seconds so I can apply all my Blade of Justice to everything. Pick that. Very nice. You got a lot of time, man. Thought we were struggling in time. We're just cruising here. Ah, thanks, man. I do play red a lot, though. I have like how many? Like 9 red paladins I play. I have a lot of practice on them. Here you wanna kill the guy in the middle right there. It does like AoE damage buff to everyone. So you wanna just kill the guy doing the blister. Once that guy's gone, you're pretty much set for after this build. But this is the way you have to do this place. If not, you're gonna miss time. God, we don't have freedom. Gotta power through this. Oh. That was close. Well, that's one of the risks.
I wish you had lasted a little longer.
I got rest. Alive. That's one of the risks we take on that foe. That big bear that does this. The root is very annoying. I'm gonna give a sack to Peg. He's gonna use my cool ones here. Finish this up. Oh, we used all our E-reses? And we have so much time though. We should have used the E-reses. Like, one is good. The other ones I don't think was necessary.
The winter do not care who you are. Ashe, elder, child, beggar, it is done. Yeah, at the moment, Herald is doing a lot more DPS than Templar.
The problem with Herald is doesn't have a lot of defensive properties. I'm gonna wait 15 seconds for my Cs. Not worth it to use it at the moment. Yeah, with Herald, the only thing you have is like almost free lay on hands because your Word of Glory becomes incredibly good with Herald. Okay, let's just do that now. Kill the range one, give me the middle. Someone can soak that, never mind. Someone soak the range one. I need help. I need to soak that. I got it. I'm dying. I saved them. That cost me a bit of DPS, but I did save the wipe, because if that thing goes off, it's a wipe. I hate this boss, it's so annoying. To like glide through the floor. That one. Someone has to soak it. Please, someone soak it. No, okay, someone's got it. Someone soak the ranger. It's actually pretty simple to do damage with red. Well, it got a bit complicated now because we have to like weave in different spenders depending if you get a proc on the Divine Purpose. But other than that, it's basically the same thing. We got True Lance, let's use them. One thing you have to learn about red is that, like, a lot of guys say that you don't have to waste holy power, you know, but that doesn't really matter. Especially when you have like cooldowns, we have so much holy power, it doesn't matter. I have to finish this. They got away from the platform. They can't address anyone else. We should be fine. What the?
Survival wasn't necessary.
Maybe the DK can finish this. I don't think it's overperforming. There's other classes that are doing like a bit more than us. Like for example, like arcane mages are doing a lot better. Boomies do also really well on like spread DPS. Also, red pallies are not very like tanky. Damn, the tank left. Rip. Oh well. That is true. There's also like LE and arms warriors that are really good. But the thing is that our damage is very unconditional. It's very hard not to do damage as red pallies. We do just do damage by existing normally. If you do the weave on our holy power spenders. I think the buff that they gave us is very, very substantial. Let me put some music. Just a second. And we're gonna do my 14. And that was such a free key. What the hell happened? Like, people went outside the arena and just died. Also, the damage was a bit low. Like, I was doing 310 overall, and the other people were like 246 and 231. That's rough. Okay, let's do the 14. It's good, it's good. Good warm-up, good warm-up. It was still timeable. The tank just gave up and left the group, man. What I can do? He just like Alt F4. I don't like that about people. They just leave when they see like if we do wipe once. I think he could have finished the boss at 3%. He was a DK. Oh yeah, they're playing the busted classes, Arms Warrior and Mage. Forgot that. You know, there's a lot of like flavor of the month people playing those classes, so there's gonna be like a lot of outliers. I just go by score. If you have high score, I'm gonna pick you for my key normally. But we can go, you know, for some like off classes. I would like to see a druid, you know, one of the melee druids, like Herald druids. Sadly, they don't appear. Like I've seen one. This whole like process of gearing. He could have soloed the boss because we had so much AoE damage. We just blow everything up. And by the way, that was a 15, so everything was dying so fast. I don't think they're gonna nerf it, by the way. I think we're pretty safe because Red Pally is kind of flying at the moment under the +8 tiers just to be A, you know? So I think we're pretty safe from nerfs, mostly because Blizzard promised us like 3,000 years ago back in Dragonflight that Retribution Paladin was going to be always viable in every season of Mythic Plus. Because we only have one spec, you know, one DPS spec. I still remember the blue post where they did that, so I think we're pretty safe. We're gonna be in a good place until the end of the patch. Also, the other good thing is we scale very well. As more stats you get, you're gonna be a lot stronger than other classes. Especially with a lot of crit, haste, mastery, those 3 stats are really good for us. Okay, who do we pick? I want to pick a DK. I just like them grabbing stuff from afar. Also, I heard a lot of good things about Demon Lock, so let's get one of those. Now we need one Lust and another DPS. So let's wait for maybe a Shami healer or something like that. Should be good to go. Yeah, we are pretty safe. Mostly because we're also like a really popular class. So if they nerf Retribution Paladin, they're nerfing like around like, I don't know, like 35% of the population, which is gonna be pissed off. So it's kind of hard to nerf Red Pallies. We're extremely popular. Let's get a mage. Okay, let's try this mage. Okay, now we need a healer. I want a range healer. I would really want a Shami healer, to be honest, because it gives me a buff. No longer it gives you like the Sky Fury buff, but it still gives you mastery. Oh, you're gonna laugh because my #1 keybind is still Crusading Strikes. So my #1 used to be Crusader Strikes when we used it. And I'm holding to the hope that we sometime in the future maybe we use it again. I thought this was gonna be the season because they buffed Templar Strikes by 50%. So they buffed Templar Strikes by 50%, and then I said, okay, we're gonna use Templar Strike this time because this scales with mastery. This does a lot more damage than like Crusading Strikes. But they then buffed Crusading Strikes by like 20% attack speed from -15, so that was like a 35% haste for Crusading Strikes. So they basically nerfed it and hyper buffed it. So now we're just gonna keep using Crusading Strikes even though it doesn't scale with mastery. It's just physical damage. It's crazy because I think they could make that thing like do half the damage it does now and it still would be like the best talent for Red Paladins. Mostly because it's a Holy Fire generator without a global cooldown. It's just that strong. Oh, we can take a druid as well. Okay, you come. Get druid. 3% buff. Let's go. Oh, we got a Chinese druid or something like that. I don't know what these symbols are. I don't know Chinese. I don't know Korean. I don't know Japanese. I know, man, you know, but I do really want to press another button. Yeah, I just have it there. I'm not gonna press it. It exists just to me for look at it. The problem is I have like muscle memory, so if I swap anything at this point, it's gonna take a long while to get used to the new button. So I'm just playing with what I have been playing since like Legion. You know, they could make it a fun button to press. For example, you know, I have these ideas. Like, if you press, let's say, Templar strikes 10 times, you do an AoE explosion similar to Sanctified Wrath, you know? So it rewards you for pressing the button. And you can even reward it further. If you press that button at the 10th time, when you have wings, you do an explosion that does double the damage. You know, something like that, you know, give incentives to pressing like builders, on top of obviously giving you holy power. I think they could give something like that. Because currently it's just boring, you know, it's just an auto attack that gives you extra holy power for your other stuff. You know, give it the spells conditional effects. That's what I want to say. Okay, we're missing tanks here. We're missing the lock. Natasha, no problem, man. Always here to answer. They could also make it like a button that if you press it like 50 times, you get wings. Something like that. Well, not 50 times, you know, like, give it a reasonable number and you can get some free wings if you press your Templar's strike a lot of times. Just give it a conditional thing, so people, okay, I have to press this to generate holy power. So you just don't rely on, let's say, Blade of Justice procs to generate holy power. You have to press the thing, so you get extra bonuses and stuff. There's a lot of ways that you can make it interesting. It's just like, I think Blizzard kind of gave up and just, okay, they like passive holy power generation, just keep it there. Oh, give Bloodlust. I don't think we like Paladins don't have Bloodlust. Well, we do kind of have to in lore now, you know, because of the last raid. Like the Paladin fight. They say Paladins are blinded by their hatred or something like that. Eh, I don't like that. For me, that lore is kind of like not canon. Bloodlust would be nice to have as Reds, but we do still have a lot of extra utility. It makes sense more to give it to warriors, man. Like, the guys just shout all the time. Oh, that would be nice. Maybe give, like, whenever you press Templar Strikes, you get a stacking movement speed buff, you know? So you have an incentive to get the movement speed buff, and once you have it, to keep pressing the button so you maintain the buff. Something like that. Okay, let's put the key in. Because as much as I like to just spam my buttons, you know, with crusading strikes and all, it gets old.
This must be the fire Lilas you spoke of. Sit.
Double-hander with red. Like warriors, just generate extra holy power.
Whatever he dreams of, we must
Do not worry.
But we would
about
have to have a downside for
There
that.
would be Hashe.
It's too much holy power generation for two.
The lower of war will test our strength.
Someone's picking the... Okay, no one's picking.
Hashe is
Well, I'll
only
do it.
as strong as their
Man, they
warriors.
forgot to pick up the berries.
You too will be tested
Okay,
in
where's the big guy?
Alarak's
Spirit
zeal.
Hunter.
The
Never mind. I'm gonna get this guy.
of the Amanis Pass. Preparing for
He killed the spirit. Nice. This is a weird path. Oh, there's a fishing pole here? Oh, never mind. There's no fishing. Normally the path I take, there's a fishing. Little fishing node there. I talk to this guy for the breeze. Nice. 4 seconds for cooldowns. Blind this. Focus the big guy. For that, sadly. And a place to stand there. Very nice. I'll just use good ones here. I should come back. For next pack. You gotta pick some stuff up. Kill the spirit. Nice. Oh, I did get lucky. I got 3 pieces of tier... one from my vault. You know, the first week vault. Then after that I got 1 from the catalyst. 1 from getting 2k IO score. And then I just got 1 from the raid. They gave it to me. Because I had 3 pieces, so, you know. Raids prioritize getting the 4 piece for the people that have it. So I did get a bit lucky. I'm gonna save my CDs for something bigger. Kill the spirit. Kill them disappears. Okay, let's go. Gotta get the foods. Oh, we're doing the route I do, but in reverse. Is there something here? Oh, there's a fishing pond. I'll do it. Huge. This fish. Oh, they're doing the pack without me. Okay, I got it.
Preparing will help you in the trial ahead.
Nah, they're doing the pack without me. I wanted the damage. Why did I do the fishing? I gotta kick that. I'm gonna bubble this. Blind it. Nice. Nice. There's a lot of crap on the ground. Kinda annoying to walk here. Come on, give me a bro. Give me a bro. A bro. Kill the spirit. Nice. You got the food.
In the winter.
Now it's huge. Like now, if you go from 2-piece to 4-piece, it's massive because of they buffed it by 150% from last patch on single target and from 75% from AoE. So yeah, getting from 2 set to 4 piece now it's huge. Like the first week it wasn't really important because like 70% of the time you ignored the tier set. Now you have to use it every single time it procs. For Herald, you do. For Templar, you still use Blade more than Judgment. Especially when Wings. For Herald, you get like double spenders. I mean builders. When you're with Wings for... Oh damn, that guy died. You got this. Okay, for Herald, whenever you have Judgment, it becomes Hammer of Wrath, and you also get a free Blade of Justice on that. But for Templar, it's just regular spenders, since Blade of Justice gives you more holy power, and that's Prio. Let's go back in seconds. Actually, I have to wait for my Kabashis to come back for using it with Templar. I mean Herald. Use it again. And this guy hurt so much. Kind of messed up my rotation there. Gotta get the soaks. I'll get the close ones. 1, 2, 3. Should be fine. Yeah, I gotta wait 16 seconds to get our wings back with Divine Toll. To finish off the boss. Okay, we can live. Nice.
Like a living vine, some branches must be cut.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can dispel that poison. Sorry, man. Sorry, Bill. Thanks for reminding me I can dispel the mushrooms. I can like soak 5 of them and dispel instant. To be honest, I haven't done it in this place a lot. I've been trying to farm like King's Rests and mostly Temple of Satralis for like chest, legs, and those types of things. I should be dispelling stuff though. Nice. I will remember, Billy. Got cooldowns in a few seconds. It's gonna wait 10 seconds. You wait. Go back. Always remember that Divine Arbiter is fully uncapped daily, as long as the things are like 8 yards close. So it doesn't matter how much the tank pulls, if they're very clumped together, you're always gonna do full damage. That bear is hitting the tank pretty hard. Let's save our cooldowns. It's going to the big bear. I like to call these the Coca-Cola bears. Live, guy, live. Okay, he's alive. The white ones, you know, the Coca-Cola bears. They look like the Coca-Cola bears, you know? You know, the ones that come up in Christmas. I don't know if in your country does, but in mine, yeah, they appear. Work for Pepsi. I don't work for Pepsi. I just like the Coca-Cola bears. I actually am drinking. Oh damn! That guy died. I'm erasing him. I'm drinking Coke Zero. I don't know if you guys like them. I'm a Coke Zero enjoyer. Move. This is risky if you go into the storm. Okay, he's going safe way. Nice. And use cooldowns here. I'm just gonna let damage finish those off. Nice. Next one I'm gonna do freezing for someone. Oh, another bear. Damn it.
Only the strongest.
I should release. We do. Oh, we don't have reses. I gotta release. I want to repair in the meanwhile. It's a very long walk. You have a lot of time though. No man, I won't ban you. Never, never. I don't ban anyone, I think. Except the one, there was a guy that was doing like a bunch of spamming of what's it called? A gambling site. I did ban that guy. Other than that, I don't ban anyone. I don't mind criticism. I don't mind anything. I just chill. Oh, I can make it before the storm. Now we gotta wait. We can go. Now, do I spend all my CDs on that guy? Yeah, I'll let it. Nice.
The winter do not care who you are. Ashe is
Okay,
the
this fight again.
biggest of
Should cap cooldowns for this boss. 10 seconds. Yeah. Oh, when we need them. When the ads appear. Second, and now let's go. How many rocks? Okay, nice. Someone's up there. Nice. No, no one's there. Oh man. Someone go there. No. I'm gliding. I hate this place. I got the first soak, then I glided off it. I'm surprised no one wanted to get that soak. I'm gliding. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that guy died. He died because of ping. I understand that. Sadly, I think he's a range. Yeah, we should be fine. If we wipe twice to this boss, it's gonna be very sad. Come on, get inside. Get in the thing. Nice. We have so much time. Just gotta live. I got cooldowns in a few seconds. Everything like that. I think I'm gonna wait for the ad to appear so I can just blow it up. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. There's the ad. So good. Nice, we go. That's pretty good. With a shield just in case. It's cooldowns again. Small cooldowns. And dead. Nice.
You have proved your strength and endurance.
Yeah, very tricky fight, man.
About your loyalty.
The little gliding is very
Come back to
annoying.
the fire.
I missed the
Your
soak
last
because of
trial
that.
awaits you.
It is, Billy. It is a very odd fight. I think they said, okay, people like the spider in Dragonflight. Okay, let's do another fight like that, you know, where you can't control your character. I didn't know we could skip those. What the hell? You learn a thing every day. I'm gonna blast the totem collar. Yeah, he's in the middle. Getting blasted by the totem collar. Why do we kill the totem caller? Because, well, he called the totems, man. No, for real, they're very annoying. Normally the healer deals with them because they die with one judgment, at least from my judgments. So probably other healers can just like frost shock it or something like that. They get rid of it. Not worth it for the DPS to use a full mode there. Let's use that.
Your
What the?
survival wasn't
I died because I
necessary.
kicked that thing. Okay, that's my bad. No one was gonna kick it, so I did it. Also, where's the lock? No, it's a small mistake. Oh, everything's dead. No, why? I wanna do damage. Next pack. We got full cooldown. Okay, now we know that like blob thing is like the full. You die if you touch it. Mystic. Okay, those green circles are dead. I'll kick that. Nice. Let's kill the totems. Level 1, level 2, nice. No one wants to kill the totems, man. We can kill these guys. Don't bring them.
What took you so long, eh? The law will not fight me without it. Hold.
We got a lot of time. No need to do this. I told you. We got so much time, it's not necessary to like rush it. There's a totem. I like these cooldowns here. Let's finish this off. Very nice.
Done, Amaneko. You have passed the trial.
So this boss is kind of annoying. I remember like in Mythic Zeros you could just push the bears like when they get red with Bob. I could just run around and just push every bear. Now it doesn't work. You can only push like one bear. They've reduced the sensibility of the bears or something like that. Bring it back here. I'm gonna wait for them to come back. remember like first weeks of the patch where people were standing in the so the tank so. So I just push one there. Hopefully we get a fun key after this. Get that cap. Nope. Okay. That will give. That bear looks very dangerous if I get close. This. Pull us back in a few seconds. Just throw everything we got. Very nice. Now we got Retribution 13. Pretty good. 27 points. Give me something. Nothing. Nice. Oh, that's a belt. Need belt. Maybe he needs, maybe he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't. Give me a belt. Maybe he does. Ah, he's gonna trade me. Nice. Pretty good. Let's go. No, he dropped the bear in the yeah, man, like first weeks were wild. Like people were soaking the tank thing, like, and it was like a Russian roulette because if one person was soaking, everyone went. So someone was always going to die. After that, I also saw the same thing. Like someone dropped a bear in the middle, and we just all died. Wild times. I do miss though they make the mechanic different. So now instead of like the bears being very easy to push back with just one bop, I remember I just ran around and just pushed all of them. Now they run one by one, you know, and everyone can like soak one of them. I don't know. I like the other version more. They did change a lot of the dungeons from their original versions in Mythic Zeros. Nice. We got 27 points. We're up to 2165, and we got let's see. Lightning Bale. Oh, this one is a horrible one. I hate this place. Why do I keep getting the keys I hate in stream? Anything else I like to play, you know? Like, I think Lightning Bale and Nalarak are very annoying keys. Like, very, very annoying. The other ones are pretty straightforward. Like, they have very weird mobs. Like, Lightning Bale has those that don't allow you to CC, which is horrible. You know, when the plant gets like very yellow, it gets like immune to CC, so it's very annoying. Okay, we gotta do it, so we do it. Yeah, we're kind of cursed. Oh, by the way, I went like 7 dungeons without a piece of gear. Okay, this belt is not horrible, but I don't think it's better than my 308 with a socket from PvP that I had to grind. Yeah, I don't think I can use this. The only belt that's better is the one from King's Rest for me. But at least it's for eye level, and I can now trade a belt to my friend, which is also a paladin. Okay, what do we want to heal? Oh, this tank. Look at this guy. Okay, let's take a warrior tank. His name is Thunderclap, so he must be good, man. Let's take ooh, Druid or Shami. Let's take Shami, just for extra kick and also lust. Now we can pick any DPS. We don't really want double red. We can't eat at each other's damage because it's the same profile. Oh, he declined. So let's take the druid. Now we need a lust DPS. You know what? Demon Hunter would also be nice. Oh, I don't mind the glowing of the Bale. It's the mobs that are very annoying. It's like very hard to be in melee because of so many puddles that they drop. There's a lot of like anti-melee effects in that place. Oh, let's take a lock. Okay, lock. Now we need a lust. It's gonna be either... let's take a hunter. Well, marksmanship hunters... they don't use pets, right? So they might lose damage if we tell them to use a pet for lust. I don't know if that's a thing anymore, but... I'm gonna wait for a hunter. I mean, a mage. I don't really mind the brightness, I just mind the mechanics of some places. It's also kind of hard to, like, group up the mobs in Vale. Like, there's a caster, then it's like 5 melee guys, and then the tank goes like 100 yards in forward, and there's another caster. You gotta be very on top of the kicks. Who's this guy? He's Zara. Sure, let's take this guy. He's in my friends list. I don't remember who he is though. Okay, to the blinding bale. I need us a bit of coke. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's go.
A large attack only causes the light bloom to spread. A few, striking the most dangerous, that is best.
Okay, let's do this. There's a feast. I do need a food buff. What am I missing? Oh, my rune. Let's go. Ready, check. Okay, this group is pretty stacked. Like, these guys have, like, Giga gear. Yeah, these guys are stacked. Should be an easy 15. Man, I would love to have hero level trinkets, you know. I'm just running around with champion delve trinkets and PvP stuff. Although the PvP one is really good. Let's go. Countdown.
Dust is limited, so we must call the areas where the light bloom is most active. A large attack only
Oh, we're on the
causes
left
light
side.
bloom to
This
spread.
mob is very
A
annoying. I'm
few
gonna
striking
kick
the
it.
most dangerous. That is
Second
best.
kick is mine. Nice. Okay, I did my job. I'm gonna go hit stuff. Yeah, I will be farming the loot from the last two bosses on Heroic, so I can get mythic level gear on future weeks. I don't think this week my guild is gonna get to the boss, so
So this is where we are hunting.
I did take a weapon because of that. Also, to help with the progression. And as soon as I get my next token, I'm gonna roll on that for the weapon boss. That hurts. Yeah, Herald is currently the best one in Mythic Plus if you're doing anything over a 12. Under a 12, things die too fast. Just go Templar until you progress further. What the?
Wish you had
I just,
lasted a
I was
little
walking.
longer.
Literally walking. What killed me? Baldy. Okay, was from the back. Ah, that's what I hate about this place. Yeah, no one knows what happened. Like, dude, I don't know, bro. Okay, we died. I'm dead again. Kill me, kill me. That's annoying. We gotta wait for the boat. Actually, I can do it now. Yeah, we got bolted from behind. No need to be angry. We just do it again. I think we need this place on a 14. Let me check. Yeah, we need this thing on a 14, so let's just do it. To be honest, I like to progress my keys like that, you know, do all 14s, all 13s, all 15s, and so on and so forth. Oh, Kimmy the Rock, yeah, I recommend that you just save your this week's roll. You know what? The one thing that's really big is that you can save all your vaults. You don't have to open them now. So let's say you have a really good vault now, just leave it there, because next week you get another vault and so on and so forth every week. You can still open every vault you have once you decide what to do with the token, you know, the extra roll. So don't just take the roll. You can just leave the vault hanging there until you need to use the roll. I do always do my keys. I do have a team which I play, really good guys, but they're not always on, so I mostly just push my own key and see what I do against the world of pugs. Oh, Baldorath, with the buff that they gave us this week, by the way, you want to use always the Divine Arbiter proc. Always, always. Because it just does more than a Divine Storm proc. Even with extra stuff, you know, the extra 20% from this town. Let me show you. Okay, so the Divine Arbiter proc does more than a Divine Storm proc or spell with the Tempest of the Lightbringer, or even with the Divine Purpose. So you should always use your Divine Arbiter. It's kind of rough because at a certain point you have a lot of haste, and then you press the buttons and you just can't avoid just using Divine Storm over and over, because it was like we always did that, you know. It's an habit. If we see 2 targets, we Divine Storm, but we have to change that for this season. If we get the Divine Purpose proc, and then we use the Divine Arbiter. No problem, man. Always here to help. Yeah, it's muscle memory. Totally right, Kimmy. Yeah. Muscle memory is what I would call it. We're so trained to just spam Divine Storm on AoE that we do it naturally. And it still happens to me. You can see it in my keys. I just keep spamming Divine Storm sometimes. I need like a second to notice my proc. You'll get used to it though. Who do we want here? Sure, these guys are fine. Shami's fine. We could get another red. This is... Oh, that's not a red. That's a holy. Almost got double hero here. At this pace, we're gonna get like 14 resilient. We almost got that Nalrek on a 15, but disaster happened on the ice boss. Who do we want? We got Lust. We got double Dispel, Lust. Should be fine. Oh, you know why I don't like this dungeon? It reminds me of Everbloom. Yeah, that's why I don't like it. I hated Everbloom. They brought it back for Dragonflight, and it was such a horrible dungeon, man. And this place reminds me of that. But even, I think at least Everbloom was kind of like brain dead, you know? There was not many mobs that cast. Well, there was those, like, bolt guys, but it was an AoE cast, you know? If you miss an AoE cast here, you die. Oh yeah, Bale is Everbloom on the steroids. True, man. Ooh, Theater of Pain. You know, from Shadowlands, I think they should bring back, you know, what's that place? Sanguine Depths. Oh, no. This is a troll patch, right? They should have brought back the other side. I don't know why they didn't do it. The other side is just... it was a kind of annoying dungeon because it was so long, but they could remove mobs to make it a bit shorter. Because it was a 42-minute dungeon, I remember back then. But it is a troll dungeon. Like, where the hell is Boswambi? He should be here because of the trolls, you know? Like, he's the Loa of death of them, you know? I think it makes more sense than bringing, like, Ruby Life Pools. Why is Ruby Life Pools here? Bring the other side. Oh yeah, they could also remove a lane from the other side. Something like that. Because it makes more sense than, like I said, Ruby Life Pools. Like, Temple of Citralis makes sense because snakes. King's Rest, trolls. What else? Yeah, Ruby Life Pool is... Why is it here? There's no trolls, there's no snakes there. It's just there because we needed a dungeon, so we put it there. Okay, who do we want here? Oh, do it. Nice. 3% buff. Let's go. Okay, we're missing food buff. These mobs are the annoying ones. The Radiant Spell Sower. I should have waited. Let's eat this. Oh, I'm forgetting to put my Feast of the Fishes, man. I like to troll people with this. It's harder though every season because they make the feasts bigger. Okay, ready, check. Let's go. We're just here because we want score. There's no loot in this place that we need. This place has so many versatility pieces, like only the cape is... Actually, the cape is good for us. If I get the cape, I can maybe catalyze a chess piece. Other than that, everything is trash.
A few striking the most dangerous, that is best.
I gotta do another ready check. That's a guy that was not ready. Nice, let's go. Send it.
Dust is limited, so we must go.
Oh yeah, the one thing I don't like a bit about these like Radiant Spell Sowers is because they need double kick to move to the pack. So one kick, he's low, that is the problem. He's gonna need 3 kicks now. Why not just watch him? Another kick. Okay, he's moving mega front. We're probably gonna die here. Maybe someone... Hopefully someone watches the kick on that guy. Very nice, very nice.
Invading our gardens has a price, and the light bloom will make sure you pay it.
I'm gonna focus that spell so well again. Well, not again. I didn't focus it last time, but I did kick it. So that was my job. Extend it. Kick in 5 seconds. Hopefully someone does it. Nice. That. Get it. Okay. Get rid of it. My biggest advice if you're doing keys as a red, get rid of the caster mob. Normally they are the ones that gonna wipe you the most. Again, gonna focus this guy because I like him. 12 seconds, we got cooldowns. Again, nice. Actually, I can focus the other guy now. Never mind, I just messed up my cooldowns. What the? Stun that guy. The volley. Nice, someone got it. Nice. Yeah, Caliber, trying to bomb. These mobs are not cooperating. Get rid of the caster again. Okay, we're fine. Kill the flowers, kill them. Actually, no, they're pretty good. Funnel damage, so I'm not gonna kill them. In 2 seconds I will. Like that. Okay, let's funnel damage. Everyone's so nice. He's gonna jump, so we have to like use our cooldowns when he comes down. Come on, Sophie? Yeah, it's fine. Actually, we can do something. We're fine. Work on that. That. They seem to have low life, but they are still pretty tough. So I'm using some school runs here. Nice. Actually, that was kind of a waste of cooldowns, but still, better to kill the boss. Oh yeah, this pull. This kind of dangerous. He needs to bring the mobs back, and I'm gonna focus this thing because no one does, and this one disorients you. Stun it. Cooldowns for 14 seconds. In this build, the only thing you have to do is kill that thing. Kill and interrupt that thing, the bird. It's the most important thing, because if it goes off, it's a one. Tank gets it disoriented and then he dies. Now use cooldowns on this. We did our job, we kicked. So someone else has to take care of the mob. Kick it twice. Nah, the healer's is mini hard attack. I get it, I get it. It's only dangerous though if there's a lot of mobs. If there's like 3 mobs, it doesn't really matter if you get disoriented. Okay, who can get out of the roots here? I think everyone can. You can use these as funnel. Small funnel, but still funnel. We're gonna clear mobs. I mean, the roots a bit. I'll clear it after this. Yes, Bob. Can't get eaten. Get eaten. Get eaten, dude. Yes, Bob. I bopped him. Damn. If it gets like bopped, you can just get eaten and just he drops you. We got a lot of tools in this place. Not reading this one. Pushed into a plan. Got freedom. Freedom ones that you can't get. Freedom. Okay, I don't have a thought for that. Don't you guys feel like they recycle Razan every few expansions? Because this is just Razan with roots instead of like raptors. Hey Nick, what's up, man? Thanks for your good luck wishes, man. almost killed myself, by the way. Didn't watch my freaking Kuna. Nobody saw anything. Nice. Okay, let's go to kill the potato. Potato. Potatoed. That thing. Oh, the 30-second build is viable with both, but once you get over like level 12 keys, it starts kind of lagging out, mostly because there's like mobs that are going to live longer than your 30 seconds, and it's better to funnel damage into those mobs. I did mention that once you get into a certain level of keys, the 30-second build loses a bit of power. And you can use like the 1 minute build. But it's really good to get up to that level of ease. It's just so simple to use. Especially good for like beginner reds and all. A lot of stuff going on here. That. As a melee player, I want to complain here. Yeah, there's nothing enough left. He's gonna use Wake of Ashes, 30-second. Cooldown finish off with that. Shouldn't be dying here. Maybe I should have used cooldowns. Ah, that's fine, man. Once you get over 12s though, you're gonna notice that mobs live longer than your like small cooldowns. So it's better to just funnel more damage to them. There's also specific dungeons where the 30-second build is gonna do a bit better because you have to funnel something specifically. This season there isn't. But like last expansion there was, well, last season it was Skyridge. The 30-second build was perfect for the end of Skyridge. You could solely like drop the person that was on the bird. Ooh, that was close. This is a healer test. He needs help, I'm gonna buff myself. Got a lot of time. I used my cooldowns wrong there. He's calling me, guys. The light. I really hate what they did to the lore of the light in the last expansion. They kind of ruined the lore, you know, of the light
Is
users.
this what Lightbloom does? A precision attack.
Okay, he's
I should
pulling
have
the
called
toad.
for everyone.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're gonna pull the toad, man. He's such a chill guy, you know. Look at him. I love that model. Yeah, we're the baddies, man. We've always been the baddies because we believe in a righteous cause. What the hell? Yeah, to be honest, the Scarlet Crusade was kind of messed up. But like what they did to Turelian was criminal. Also, they made Arator from a red Kali. They made a pot Kali, so kind of pissed off of that. The dude was like in the cinematic. He was like with a two-hand sword. He was exploding in light, and then he's a prot Kali. Like I don't have anything against prot Kali, you know, but like red Kalis are pain, you know. That's true. The Scarlets are actually coerced by their lord. But it's not their fault. They're evil. It's they were made evil. Gotta blind that. We're fine. Yeah, I guess he did. He did respect to find groups faster. There's so little tanks, man, in WoW. It's so hard to find them, especially at like lower level SFPs. There's no tanks. I was playing with a friend, and we were trying to do his like King's Rest 12, and like literally no tanks signed up. Green crap. That's true. Sally Waitman is a baddie. Sadly, See, she kind of lost her touch when she became a Death Knight, man. They nerfed her. they nerfed Sally Whiteman. Yeah, there is a tank shortage, man. There always is, you know, because considering there's like 5 players that play DPS, I'm gonna pop myself here just in case. So the orbs. Okay, and if the other guys get something. True, man. Rip the Discord. They almost robbed us from Tyrion as well, remember? Back in Legion. I'm gonna wait for aggro. Okay, that's fine. Those DKs like are robbing everyone. They got Nazgrim. Who else? I'm just gonna soak the orbs. I know we lose damage if I do this, but it's safer, you know. I just want to time the key. If you absorb those orbs with your bubble, you don't get the extra damage, which is annoying. I guess they did it like that for that specific reason, you know? So people that have immunity that can run around don't get the full, like, 10 orb buff or something like that. Here, it should be here. We've got 5 minutes to spare. Pretty good. Very nice, very nice. Okay, where's my useless gear? I'm gonna get something with burst. Okay, where's my gear? Oh, nice, I didn't get anything, so that means that I maybe get something next dungeon. Yo, yeah, DKs are cosplaying as rogues, man. They were stealing everyone's deads. Okay, let's go back to... I'm gonna say Borealis. What's the city? Silvermoon. Let's go back there. Okay, we got a 15. It is 15 Murder Row. Oh, that's a chill one. I want to do that one. That's a very, very easy key to do. I like this comp. Like, I like having a Shami and a Warrior because it just makes big damage for Red Pally. Okay, I kind of destroyed them in damage there, right? And this is the main reason our tier set is so strong. Like, it's my second most powerful spell here, and it's because it's fully uncapped. A lot of people don't know that, and they're like ignoring the fact that Divine Arbiter, when it came in Dragonflight, was a fully uncapped AoE spell on the AoE part. The problem is it only had like 5 yards, but now it's like 8 yards, which is slightly bigger, but it makes a lot of difference if your tank can like group the mobs properly. Like you saw in that other 15, what's it called, the place? The plant place. No, it's not a place. The Blinding Bale. We did a 15 Blinding Bale, but the tank wasn't like getting all the mobs together, and my damage was a lot lower. That was because most of the mobs weren't getting hit by my Divine Arbiter. The yard is only 8, But if you get that, it is fully uncapped AoE. Basically works like the Warlock's Rain of Fire, but in a small area. Hey Nick, I'm using these. By the way, of my trinkets, the only one I recommend you get is the badge. Literally, the badge is a 321 trinket by itself because it's a 1 minute one. So you're always going to have it for every one of your cooldowns. Oh, let me put some music, just a second. While we're here in the Silver Moon. So yeah, the badge is one thing I really recommend you guys to get. It's very overlooked. It's very simple to get. You just have to do some of the quests, the weekly quests that give you a bunch of conquests, get the sparks, and maybe do some PvP, you know. But now it's very easy to get into those solo queue, battleground, solo queue arenas. Just get 700 conquests and get this trinket. It is really, really good. Like I said, it's like a 321 trinket, even on champion level. You're not gonna replace this until you get something higher. Probably once you get the trinket from the last boss of the raid on Heroic. That's maybe the only time you're gonna replace it. Yeah, 1 minute is perfect, man. Other than that, for your second trinket, I'm using the effigy of Litek because that's the best thing I can get. From dungeons, it is a very sad season because they did a big nerf to a lot of the dungeon trinkets before release, and I did my trinket appreciation video before that. So a lot of my trinkets are like 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, pretty decently. But now a lot of them are pretty trash. Like they nerf, for example, this thing. They nerfed the proc rate from 2 procs per minute to 1 proc per minute, which is really bad. And this trinket was very good, and now it's kind of horrible. The ones that I recommend getting are the ones from Dells. So there's one that it's a golden badge. Let me Glorious Crusader badge or something like that. That's a really good one. Or the little drums of, but it's a drums from Delve. So those trinkets are really good. This one is also great, the effigy of Litek's Faithful, because it gives you a lot of stats. Although random, it gives you more than normal stats for a trinket. So if you like RNG well for 3 out of the 4 stats, you're fine. The only one that you don't want to have is haste, because while haste is a nice stat, it doesn't really affect the power of your abilities by a lot. The ones that you want to get are Mastery, Verse, and Crit. Those are just the ones that amplify your damage the most, but it's random, It also gives you a little bit more of survivability because of the 181 random tertiary. Sometimes it can be leech, speed, or avoidance. Avoidance being the best one. So yeah, I think delves are gonna be incredibly good for trinkets until you get your trinkets from the raid, the Ulatek, the last boss ones, and the guillotine one. I recommend you guys, if you can and have the time, go and get your delve until 9. Because once you get to 9, your tier 11s are gonna give you sometimes heroic gear, and you can also guarantee buy 1 piece of gear per week of heroic item level stuff, and that can be any trinket of the delve. So I got mine to 9 this week, and next week I can buy the little badge, or I can buy the drums. Maybe I can get both, if I get one to drop and the other one I buy. Yeah, man, Borealis is a really good area. It's so big, and mostly it's unused. It's just like a vacant city. I'm seeing a place where they can go back to Borealis sometime soon. Yeah, the effigy is kind of like a random stat trinket, but since we like most of the stats that it gives us, it's a very good one. Can you show mythic talents? Oh, Fiber of Living. Oh, I forgot to mention that, man. If you have that on Heroic, it's really good. I recommend upgrading that to 321 if you have it on Heroic. I have it here on Champion, but it's another good option. Like, most of the Delve trinkets are really good, but very overlooked. Currently, I can swap this with this, by the way. I can swap my Fiber with my Ulatek's Faithful, but I'm not doing it because my Mastery is just slightly over my critical strike. So currently, whenever I use my potion of recklessness, it still gives me mastery like 95% of the time. And I want that because that amplifies my damage. I don't want to get crit. While it's good, it's not as strong as mastery. So if I use the fiber, this thing procs like 45% of the dungeon. I have the effect of the fiber. So that's gonna make my crit higher than my mastery. And my recklessness potion is also going to be higher on crit. So that's the main reason I'm using the Ulatix Faithful thingy. But yeah, that's another really good trinket. I actually thought they were not gonna bring back the old season trinkets, because in the War Within they swapped like the seasonal delve trinkets every time. This time they just kept them. And the stat ones are really good. I would love to find a way to get a trinket from Delves to Mythic. Some of them are really strong, but probably they will nerf them because, you know, Blizzard, they want us to play with the raid trinkets. Okay, let's find a... first, I'm gonna go really fast to the bathroom. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's do my murder roll 15. So yeah, guys, try to do your delves, even though you hate them. I think the best trinkets you're gonna find are gonna be from delves. Sadly, the delve trinket pool is kind of like polluted because of these like things. For example, this bone. What else? This thing is also from delves. Let me show you what else. There's one more I think I have. Oh, this thing is horrible. Yeah, like these trinkets. For example, this thing, it gives you crit and it gives you an unused effect on a 3-minute cooldown. That's kind of bad. This one also is pretty bad, 3-minute cooldown trinket that gives you haste. Mine has leech, but still very bad. And this one that doesn't give you any stats, it just gives you speed. Pretty mean trinkets. So that's the only thing that's bad from delves. It has a very polluted loot drop pool for trinkets, on top of the other stuff that you can get, you know. So it's kind of lucky if you get a really good one, but that's why I recommend getting your Delver's Journey to 9, because that way you can guarantee every week getting a really good trinket using the currency from the vendor. Okay, let's find some people for the key. Huh, what do we want here? Do we go Vengeance Demo Hunter? This guy is done at 16. Okay, let's go Vengeance Demo Hunter. I trust in the aggro of him. Let's get a warrior because I enjoy having that 5% extra damage. Shami healer. We got one here. Look at this guy. And now let's fill up with either a DK or a mage. Or both. Oh, you got Heart of Lunatic. I got the weapon. I got the weapon on champion from the weekly time walking thingy. Nice, man. Grats. Grats, Big Brio. That's a huge one. Even at 308 11, it's gonna be like your best trinket to use until you can upgrade it more. You know, you get better versions of it. Sadly, I got only the weapon because it looked nice when I got it, you know, but it's just a champion weapon. Even with the effect, it doesn't come close to even a heroic weapon. Okay, what do we want now? We got Shami, Warrior, what else? We got Demon Hunter. Oh, let's get a Druid. That would give us the full buffs. Or a Mage. Mages are nice. Mage Lock is also good. Okay, this Mage is fine. Yeah, Heart of Full Attack is better. This trinket is our best in slot. Where is it? So, where is Full Attack? Yeah, this trinket is our best in slot trinket because it on top of giving you a bunch of extra strength for a longer period than the badge, it gives you extra damage on it. So it's a cantrip effect on top of extra strength. So yeah, it is going to be our best in slot, even over the badge, because the badge can only go to up to 308 eye level, you know? While the heart can go way past that. I've tested the heart in PvE and it went up to like 1200 strength sometimes. So it stacks really, really high. A bit of RNG, but still better than the badge, if you have it. The thing is getting it. That's the problem. Oh, that's my friend. Let's get Blizz here. The good old Blizz. The Blizzard. He's one of my friends who I push keys with. He has a really nice transmog. Like he looks like an orc from the Warcraft 3 period. And I look like a paladin from the Warcraft 3 area. Okay, let's go. It's Murder Row 15.
Busier than usual. We need to act fast.
Okay, we're gonna use a good flask for this. And also I have to buy stuff. He knows I'm streaming. He's a homie. Gotta buy some of these. What the hell? Food got so expensive. Those things costed like 5 gold each. I do have to make more gold. Kinda getting far behind that. Okay, great check. Let's turn off the music. Focus on dungeon. And put this thing on my weapon. And as soon as the tank is here, you're good to go. Do I have to repair? Ah, we're fine. Oh, by the way, if you're a blacksmith, use these things to repair. Refulgent repair hammers. They cost like 5 gold each in the auction house, and if you repair your whole gear set, it's like 50 gold. Instead of like 2,000 gold from the normal repair thingy. Missing the tank. How's this guy geared? Oh, he got 2 weapons. Hey, this guy's stacked. Yeah, he's pretty stacked. How's the other DPS? I know how blitz it's. Let's check the mage. He's pretty good. He's got a crafted weapon. Good stuff. Gonna ready check just to. Be sure the tank's awake. He's there. Okay. Come on, Cammy. Do it. Do it. Press yes. Okay. Let's do this. 15. Quarter of star. I mean, murder roll. I don't know why I said quarter of stars. I mean, it kind of looks like that, you know? It's just red instead of blue.
We need to act fast.
Okay, let's see if he's gonna do the downfall plus everything on top. The captain is kind of risky, but he's probably gonna do it. He's pretty big. Oh man, where is he going? Where is he going? Oh, he's gonna do that. Okay. Try to go captain first. Because he reduces the damage everything else takes, so it's very annoying mob. That. I like this folk. It's a lot better than, for example, doing the top one, because the top one is very risky. Okay, now we're gonna focus down the succubus, you know. Am I lagging? I'm not lagging. Yeah, I thought I was lagging. Now I gotta pull them. Oh, wait. Just a sec. Okay, they're coming. I'm gonna focus one of those and just use spells. Blind there. Pretty chill. Where's the... I think someone has a stone. There's a stone you can pick up here and just trade it to the vendors in this zone, and you get like a 20% extra damage buff on the fight of your choice. Here we have to wait. We can't use cooldowns still, so we're just gonna kick things as they happen, so mobs are together. 10 seconds. It's not a good idea to throw just your Wake of Ashes. So we're gonna wait for... Look for the big target that has a lot of HP and stone. Okay, now we can use stuff. Okay, everything died so fast that kinda used our cooldowns, kinda wasted, but still. Okay, let's go do the... Never mind, Blix has it. Okay, we should have all our cooldowns back for when we get the worm up top. If we go, we should go. Right? Damn. Come on, let's go. I don't wanna just hit these mobs. That's the only thing I don't like. It's like uncertainty. Is he gonna pull it? Is he not? Did I open the door? Okay, he did. Let's LOS that. Use stuff. You guys probably also hate like uncertainty. Not knowing what your tank's gonna pull. Because now it's pretty important to know when pulls are gonna happen, because our cooldowns are like 1 minute build is not as forgiving as like 30-second build or even Templar. Templar is very forgiving. You can use your 30-second build on Templar and just be fine with it. But with Herald, your 30-second build is very weak. Let's go talk to the guys. And I think someone got the weapon so we can get the 20% buff on the boss. So on this fight, normally Red is going to get the part of killing Nibbles, because our cooldowns are... Oh, where's it going? Oh, he's gonna get some funnel. Nice. Okay, that gives us some extra time to get our cooldowns back. But we're gonna kill Nibbles, so that's our main focus on this fight. We're gonna let the other classes do their thing, you know. We're gonna save cooldowns for the boss. But we're gonna just focus on Nibbles. Big damage at the start, but it's gonna fall off, by the way. This is our job, by the way. If you're a Red Pally, we're gonna kill Nibbles. And now it's the other class's job to kill the boss. You can still do some damage, you know. Just throw your 30-second cooldown, which is not very strong. But our damage has been accomplished. Oh yeah, man. Weak auras were very nice. To be honest, I'm kind of in the middle of with that. I always wanted to not use add-ons, you know? Like, the only way I used weak auras in the past was because my friends convinced me to use them. Other than that, I was like kind of a very anti-add-on person, so I'm kind of happy that the current situation is like this. But I think it's better, you know? It feels like you're playing the game now. You have to look at your character and make your own UI to distract your stuff. Alright, I have to do this blind. Okay, I have cooldowns back in a few seconds. So maybe I can do some damage to the boss to finish him off. Come on, don't kill it. I'll kill it. Nice. Okay, I did some damage to the boss. But my main job was killing Nibbles.
Beware of threats unseen.
I understand, Big Brew, but yeah, you'll get used to it eventually, you know? Just muscle memory will eventually prevail. So just keep playing the game and eventually you just won't feel it. I should make a UI video, but my UI is a bit like, some people call it a bit cumbersome, but it works for me, you know. It has everything I want to to see on my character. And I'm messing up this a lot. Too far. 5 stars? Nice. Okay. But yeah. I just like the old school WoW UI, you know, so I don't change it too much. I know, man. Yeah. Getting older sucks. I feel the same. I use a bracelet on my hand, by the way, because, like, you know, what's it called? It's like syndrome something from the wrist. I have that thing, so. It sucks to get old, man. What can we do, man? You can't fight time. I mean, maybe you can in future, who knows?
Not sneaky enough.
Yeah, my UI doesn't have any of those like fancy things. It's just for basic stuff from Reds. Gonna be a bit greedy and get that barrel. Because I had cooldowns. Oh, I'm dying. That hurt a lot. Someone has to take care of that green barrel up there. I'll do it. It's killing us, so I have to do it. Oh, that guy almost died. I saved him. I'll get the green barrel. Never mind, I'll get this one. Got cooldowns back. To be honest, I don't want to use cooldowns. I'm gonna do big cool. No, actually, no. Oh, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna use it. Yeah, I'm gonna use them because we have a stun. We're gonna get stunned here, so I should get cooldowns back, hopefully, for the next pull.
Stay put.
An excellent choice.
Henrik Jason, thanks man for the sub. Really appreciate it. Okay, we got cooldowns. Oh, never mind. I'm going out. I'm going in. I don't think he's pulling anymore. Oof. Gotta kick those spell rage things. Stun them. Those are back. Let's use it. That Shibara is like such a dangerous mob, man. He just goes berserk. Nukes the tank. I'm gonna focus the World Cup healer. We're probably gonna go pretty slow from here, it looks. Which is fine, you know, I respect it. If I use cooldowns on these little mobs, it's gonna be kind of a waste. We got the warlock in front of us. So I'm gonna save CDs. These things are almost dead. Almost dead. Anytime. This is what I was talking about. This warlock is very dangerous, and I think I should use my cooldowns on this thing better. So everything is close. I'm gonna funnel it. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, if we want to time the key, we gotta put our damage where it's meaningful. And this guy is the most annoying mob in this place. He heals so much, man. Very nice, very nice. Now we have cooldowns for the next pull. Everything is fresh. I think he's gonna wait for cooldowns. Never mind, he's going. We go as well. Oh, so only small things. I respect it, you know. Being a tank is hard. That. Heal. Oh, that hurts. Very nice. We have just the Demon Hunter left, and then we should be like pretty freaky. I'm gonna use 30-second cooldowns here, because this mob is gonna live long, and I should have like 1 minute stuff to come back. Yeah, just 17 seconds more. Maybe I underestimated the group damage. I have to use this stuff here. This guy is pretty dangerous. My boss damage on next fight is gonna be kind of bad, but we have to kill that before it gets like 3 of the blade dances. Come on, pull, pull, pull! Oh, he needs mana. Damn it! That's bad. Oh, he is 70%. He's fine. Okay, I don't have anything for this. I'm gonna shield it and hope my shield pops up. Unless are back in a second. Oof, that hurt. That's my bad. I touched the green crap twice. That thing is dangerous. I don't have cooldowns. I have 30 seconds stuff. Never mind. Does not shield this. England should be back. 2 seconds. Let's go. No damage for this. Or very little damage. Nice. Take the left. Gotta be full health here. Someone died. Heal the tank. I'm gonna not use cooldowns here. I'm gonna trust. Because we're gonna have a big pull after this. Trust the tank. Nice. It pays off to trust. It's gonna this plus the robots. Oh, he got tech. Nice. Kick this. No robot. Interesting. And oh, please, why? My friend blew up all the bombs. With my funnel. That's the only weakness of Herald. They're very squishy. We can heal, you know. I can full heal normal, but that's the things that kill me in one shot. That's the things I'm worried about. So if you're like Herald of the Sun, try to get as much avoidance as you can. I'm gonna do this. So I make my ray kind of disoriented. Doesn't hit me. Yeah, but if you move really faster, you can like make the beam like not hit you. Yeah, the heal here. The good thing about Herald also is that our healing is very, very strong. Like I almost like lay on hands myself every time I press. It's not Word of Glory anymore. It's like Eternal Flame. Okay, let's see what he pulls. It's pretty good pull. I'm not focused flyer. Stun again. If you see me using Holy Power and see, okay, he's full Holy Power, why is he wasting it? Because it doesn't matter. When you're on cooldowns, like Holy Power doesn't really matter a lot. You have so much of it, you're drowning in Holy Power. The most important is you do your rotation, your opener correctly. So what I do is 5 Holy Power. Even if I have 5 Holy Power, I just do 2 spenders, wings, execute sentence, 2 spenders. I mean, wings, wake up ashes, execution sentence, 2 spenders, and then just continue spending after that. Don't worry about Holy Power resource management there. You have just too much of it. Holy Power spender, Divine Toe, keep spending it. Damn it. No problem. Just use it. Maybe I should have focused the lock. This guy lasts a very long time. If he gets drainy on me, I'll use bubble and see if it removes it. I can mean it, you know, so he doesn't heal. I don't really want to use my full cooldowns on this guy, but let's see if it. Oh yeah, it removes it. New tech, new tech. So if you get sucked by the warlock, just bubble. He doesn't heal. Oh, he's gonna hug left wall. I mean, we can just go. We can just go. Oh, we already have everything. Now what? Okay.
As long as Silvermoon has need of it,
Hug
I'll
level.
give
Hug,
them
hug,
the
hug.
spell they desire.
I have a potion that lets me feign death.
Ends here, Lithio.
Wretch! You would deprive the city of the power it craves. Then
I'm
taste
safe.
mine.
Okay, nice. Technology. Ah, the Shamis. He has to run to us. We don't have a lock, right? Nah, he's gonna fight. He's gonna fight. No! I'll rest him, I'll rest him. Let's die, die, die. Hopefully we don't fail this key because the Shami doesn't know the skip. To be honest, I didn't know the skip. Okay, I think he knows now. We should be fine. Just he just has to die there and I can res. Just gonna go back here and be invisible. Where's my potion for invisible? Okay, nice. I got it. That was almost horrible. Yeah, the Demon Hunter is laughing. I like his route, you know? Just a dead skip at the end. Pretty good. I'm dead. I'm alive. Never mind, I'm gonna die eventually. Forgot to take the thing. Just gonna heal myself. Eternal Flame. Should be able to sustain. 11 seconds for that. Bubble. Very nice. Never punished. He did the thing? Okay, she did it. I got distracted, man. I managed to survive because of Eternal Flame. When you're Herald, you have Eternal Flame. It's a pretty powerful healing spell. Leaves a dot, so... Another dot, a hot. So it's very useful. She did a thing. Let's go. Pretty chill, 15. I don't think there's nothing that can happen at this point that make us not time this, you know? Maybe if like we get a solar flare and everyone loses its internet. Maybe then. Very nice, very nice. Verse 15. Oh, we need trash. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. Give me something. Damn it! I never get loot.
For good reason.
Someone give me something. No, that's not good. And actually, I don't think no one can give me anything. Ah, man. I never get any loot. Sag. I really need those. I need a chest and a leg. Literally, I'm just using champion stuff. And I have like 160 hero crests that I can't use because I don't have gear. Well, we got a nice 16. Let's see what it is. Depending on that, we can run it. It is true, Billy. Yeah, the loot is the friends we made along the way. Anyways, next week I have like heroic loot from Delves, and that's the main place I'm gonna get my stuff from, I'm guessing. Well, it's a chance, but it's pretty high. It's like 50% chance you get a heroic piece from a Delve run. From this thing. From the 9-level journey. This. Tier 11s have a chance to give you untainted mana crystals or just heroic gear from the box at the end of a delve. So next week I'll use all my keys on this and get some hero gear, hopefully a chest and a leg. Still pretty good damage. Let's see what he got. Den of I hate this place. Okay, Den of Nalarak is nice. Maybe we can get into something. Haven't like tried to queue into other people's key. Let's get a Ruby Life Pills 14. I think we can get into that. It's fine, Ruby, so I can get like Resilient 14 and stuff. Okay, there's only one. What the hell? Really? That's it? There's only one. Okay, let's give it a second. I gotta play some music. Oh, Billy, yeah, I was rich. I was rich. I gamble. No, not really. I buy stuff, you know. I buy game time. I buy other stuff. I play some Hearthstone a bit. I buy things from there. I gotta use my gold, you know. I do also gamble. Just with the guild, you know. I still have gold. It's just not on this character. I have other tunes that like do professions, all those things. Like literally I have alchemy and blacksmithing on this guy for the repairs and for longer flasks. That's it. Because I can repair all my things with these hammers that cost like 6 each. So I save like full repair is like 2,500. So I save like 6 times 13, like 2,000 gold every time I have to full repair. There was a potion here. I don't remember what it was. Oh yeah, the death potion. By the way, these things are pretty useful. Frozen death. Frozen fatality. These things. They give you like a death. I'll buy 5. You do like hunters. Like you can't drop aggro with them. But if you're doing a death skip and you're not sure if you're gonna live, you use this thing and you die. I'm gonna show you. If you can do a death skip like we did before, you just like press the thing and you do the hunter thing, feign death. So mobs don't touch you. This is an old potion, it's from Dragonflight. But it's pretty useful if you're gonna do some death skips and don't know if you're gonna make the skip. I always have some like neat potions there. There's also one that makes you invisible for a few seconds after you stand still, like concealment. This was good in Battlegrounds. Oh, I like to collect like weird potions. Okay, let's try to find a Ruby Life plus 14. Ooh, nice. Let's get into this one. This one is still fine. It's okay, Billy. Don't worry about my gold. I'll get my gold back. Actually, I enjoy making gold. To be honest, the best way of making gold this expansion is not even from this expansion. But maybe I'll make a video on that another time. I don't want to spill the secret. Okay, let's get to this Ruby Life pools. Yes, man, I'm playing Herald. This is the best, most damaging build at the moment. So this thing that you can see on your screen is the 1 minute Herald build. Because Herald buffs a lot of your spenders because of Gleaming Rays, and it's pretty good currently because we get a lot of extra spenders with the Tears of Proc, with Divine Purpose. So you just get multiplicative damage on already higher than normal spenders. So it's pretty good. Has nice prio, has nice just flat AoE damage as well. It has a bunch of uncapped AoE and just reduced after a certain number of targets AoE, because like Templar only has Imperial Hammers, but Herald has the Downlights. It also has the Sun's Avatar. It has things like, for example, Sunseer that also are uncapped because it's a dot effect. And on top of that, you have the Tier set that gives you uncapped AoE on Divine Arbiter. So it's just really, really good at the moment. The thing is, Herald, it doesn't make you tanky. It makes you heal more, but if you get one shot, you just die because it doesn't give you any type of extra resistance. Maybe Templar is gonna show up again once people get to higher keys, because Templar gives you like 5% damage reduction on top of shields from the Hammers of Light and all those things. But for now, Herald does give you the most like damage of the Red Pally builds. Oh, for Herald, basically is you just want to put your Judgment on cooldown because it becomes Hammer of Wrath, and for Herald it counts as both Blade of Justice and Judgment. Then you just your Holy Power spenders, you just have to use them as they come, you know. Divine Storm, you get a pocket of Divine Purpose, you use Final Verdict, and so on, you know. Just weave between the both of them and try to use as much as your Judgments or Hammer of Wrath as you can. They do a lot of damage. I don't think they will, you know, because Templar has had so much time in the sun, man. Ironically, you know, Herald of the Sun hasn't been played since literally it was played one patch, I think, in Dragonflight, and then never again. So I think it's time for Herald to be in the spotlight. Templar still does see some play. I'm gonna make a video about that on what dungeons are better for Templar and what dungeons are better for Herald, because there's some places where you do need the burst damage. Just to say something now, for example, at the end in the Temple of Citralis, there's those snakes that don't have much health, where if you use, for example, your burst damage on them with Herald, your lines are just gonna disappear and get no value. But with Templar, at least your burst is going to get used. Also, like King's Rest doesn't have many mobs, so Templar is a bit better there. But most of the other dungeons are just Herald of the Sun. Okay, let's go do Ruby Lightblades for 14. I think that's gonna be the last key of the day, and I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm gonna be every single day for the next 4 to 5 days. I'm gonna be here on the afternoon, just doing keys, guys. So hopefully you guys come as well. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna use normal food. I don't think I'm gonna die here. Okay, let's turn off the music. Let's do the key. What the hell is that feast? Oh, I'm gonna eat that. No, oh no, that's the new one. We don't want that, by the way. The new feast gives you 72 secondary stats and stamina, but what Red Paladins want is main stat and stamina. So the old Harandar celebration is better than the new huge feast. It does feel very weak, Billy. I understand. It got nerfed very heavily. I'd rather it cost 5 holy power and it does a lot of damage than it is now, because now you just waste 2 holy power because you just ignore it. You just keep your rotation as it was before. Just with less damage.
The life pools from the primalists. I pray they're not infiltrated too deeply.
I'm gonna use judgment
Ensure
there.
the eggs are safe and eliminate.
Hopefully he brings it here. Nice, light. The lowest moment on Herald is when you have your 30 seconds leads and there's not many rounds to use it. You have to use it, you know? If not, you use the cooldown, but it's our weakest. Well, for example, Templar does have a strong 30-second window and even a very strong 1-minute one. But Herald has an incredibly good 1 minute with a very weak 30-second.
Kill the rock.
Kill the rock. Nice.
If only you could have understood the righteousness of our cause.
This should be a very easy key.
Such a pointless death.
You gonna get everything? Yeah, he is. Nice. I'm gonna focus down this Chill Weaver because it's very annoying for the tank to move around. You gonna get the big guy? No, he's not. Okay. Never mind. Focus the big guy. 1, 2. Yeah, just focus the cast, I guess. Ooh, he died.
Only the strong.
That's a rough one.
Survive.
I think he overpulled. Are we saying? Oh man, I wanted to say no. Maybe we could have done it.
Not allow you to
Okay,
disturb
Sag.
Meladrusa's work.
Oh well. We tried. I was damaged at the end. Yeah, the tank just fell over. To be honest, I think he was tilted because he had that like lever debuff and things. So maybe he was a bit tilted and just went full ham. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be all for today. I'm gonna be back, like I said before, like all these days. Just gonna stream from earlier, maybe even in the morning EST time. So hope to see you guys there. So that's gonna be the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for watching. No problem, Nick. Thanks you guys for seeing me. Okay, see you guys.